Permission to ask a question, James?
Permission granted, Percy. As long as this isn't the one about where bootlaces come from.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
What's on your mind, Percy?
Well, you see, the way I see it, these days everyone thinks our stories are predictable and boring, whereas ages ago they thought our stories were exciting and wonderful. So, there must have been a moment where everyone thought our stories were exciting and wonderful were here, and then thinking our stories were predictable and boring came along. So, what I want to know is, how did we get from the one case of affairs to the other case of affairs?
Do you mean, why has our show gone downhill?
Yeah!
Our show has gone downhill because of the poor TV ratings on Nick Jr. 2.
Thomas, the ratings on Nick Jr. 2 cover only 1/10 of satellite TV, whereas the ratings on Channel 5 covers a mere large percentage of what was once known as terrestrial television. When you put all the results of the ratings together, they're about as poor as England's chances of winning the Eurovision Song Contest. I highly doubt we can blame Channel 5 for our poor stories, can we?
Oh, no, James, absolutely not. Blast that Channel 5.
I heard it started when a woman called Sharon lost her job because she got her third strike for a formula she put into the stories when she was head writer.
I think you mean it started when Sharon Miller introduced her three-strike formula in her stories when she was head writer.
No, there was definitely a third strike involved.
Well, possibly. But the real reason for the whole thing was that it was just too much effort not to go downhill.
Oh, wow, this is exciting. I've always loved learning about history. The Mallard steam record, the Duchess of Hamilton streamlining, the Iron Duke going to war with the Bronze Age and all that.
See, Percy, in order for our show to stay fresh and exciting, the show had to be approached from a different angle. One side to come up with story ideas, and the other to think of new characters. The idea was to combine the two ideas together, each acting as if they had potential. That way, the show could never go downhill.
But this has sort of gone downhill, hasn't it, James?
Yes, that's right. You see, there was a tiny flaw in the plan.
What was that, James?
It was called Mattel.
So the poor woman's third strike was all for nothing.
Excuse me!